potential for a storm. This would be during the second half of next week.
Bless up family. Bless up on yourself, you know. You don't know a DJ MG. They here on the regular
once it clears those vulnerable islands.
Goated soup.
So,
Regular Friday evening treat, you know, I'm a little spot on the stop on there.
United States.
No.
But there could be
A large goated soup on the Friday evening, you know.
Low pressure on the coast.
But
Forecast models have been going back and forth.
I'm here looking, you know. I'm here watching the TV.
We'll watch to see what they show.
I'm on the weather channel, as you know.
This is locked in though. This is
Or-
directly related to the storm system we were showing you what it's
Yeah,
doing in West Texas right now.
Melissa, boy,
By the early part of next
you're
week,
serious, you know. You're going to eat, you know.
Monday,
You're going to eat, man.
flash flood potential.
Let me
in
say-
the Carolinas Tuesday.
And it's by Monday,
So
by
this is
Sunday,
the possible coastal storm
Sunday to Monday.
next week. With
You know,
this
that's
outlook, in addition to that,
it's gonna be serious.
Friday,
Serious, and I'm gonna eat Jamaica. That's what they're saying, you know.
darker greens,
You know, they are, and so me I watch it, and you know, they are I eat still.
forecast.
It up my goated soup, you know, but I say,
Tonight is
a kind of deep concern, you know, for
Friday Night Live is the team
the Jamaican people, them, you know.
championship in Las Vegas.
They must have
All competitions have been
him saying like take it serious, you know. I'm on Fox Weather. Fox Weather channel, you know. Man, so, you know, don't know, just coming from the work. And he talk, but at the same time, it's a boy, you know, you can just, you have to just share some things in the family, you know. Yeah, man. So, can't take it for granted, you know. Better you prepare and nothing really go on. Better that way there, you know, more than, you know, you don't prepare and then something go on and you know where to turn. Because, let me see something lately, you know. It's like, if them want you don't move out, you know, they not really go too deep, you know. Come like get up on your own, cause what really happening, you know, is like them don't want to endanger the emergency crew, you know. So I would advise that if you're in an area where you know, say, because them say it's going to hit Kingston. They was talking about the airport causeway too a while ago and saying that you know that is gonna be a major problem too, you know. You know, but as it set right now, it is heading to Jamaica, you know. So we have to be prepared, you know. Don't take it for granted. You know. So bless up my family, man, you know. DJ NG, I say my day here, you know. As usual, and my regular Friday evening place in the stop and get my soup, you know. Large one. Goated soup. Friday evening time, man, goated soup, you know. Come on. Come on, so. I really think Melissa. Melissa is a nice lady, you know. Melissa, big up yourself, you know. Zion Hill, Portland. Big up yourself, Melissa. Don't need two arguments, everybody will come at you. Alright? All the Melissa, let me know nice, you know. Trust me, man. So, you know, the last time we get, the time when Gilbert was coming, you know, the same thing, you know, we never have so much communication still, but at the same time, with the year we are going, some people never really believe, you know, say it really go eat, you know, differently, but these things sometimes you really have to, you know, take concern of it and, you know, try to protect yourself in whatever way, you know, when you get go to a shelter or, you know, move out of the area, you know, secure your house stop, secure your animal, you know, call them thing, you know, cause concern, you know. When you have chicken coop, you have to make sure it tie down good. Make sure you have some food in store because you don't know when. After it eat, you don't know how long it's going to take for things come back to normal. Real thing. So, you have to be prepared, you know. You're checking in the people, them don't know. They're just concerned about the whole thing. And so, boy, let me just do another little shout out. Shout out to all my subscribers. Big up on yourself, you know. You know? If you're not subscribe yet, you can subscribe now. And if you subscribe already, like, share, make a comment. You know? Share to your friend. Alright? MG video profile. Man, there. I need to get my soup, you know. Nice yummy night, man. Comes on the dumpling. Okay. Don't take this thing for granted, you know. I was watching I went on YouTube today. And break time. I see where a van with a national van drop bread in the man, I tell you. In the morning. A people rushing the bread van, you know. Trust me, man. I never see that yet. I tell them, man. So it is, make sure, no. That's bread. Bread, you know, if the hurricane come, still can eat bread. But a fridge, you know, it can freeze it, you know, it can freeze the bread. You know. If you have a portion, right, say you overbuy, you know. You're going to get in some place, you still have kerosene oil or your lantern. You know, the lantern is the best thing. You know. Still have tilly lamp, you know, those lamps that they used to pump up. That's also the only electric lamp you know. The only white light we used to know is the tilly lamp, them call it. You know, the here in the bottom and you have a thing you call the mantle. You know. And you'll get a whipping for that thing, you know. Because I never know that the mantle in the tilly lamp, after it burned the first time, you can't touch it. So me, you know, my grandfather, he had one, you know. So after I see him put in the mantle and everything, you know, the part where you light, and it blazed out for the first time. It's white, you know. But I never know it says ashes, you know. And when they take a stack, you know, man, we go touch it, and it's a whole burn like the thing, you know, man. I tell you, man, come on, I get a whipping for that, man, trust me. You know, I never seen anything like that. But the chill lamp, you know, they should get some thin stuff, perishable stuff, you know, and all that, you know. So you can serve for a little while, you know, if the storm should hit. But as I say, I can't take it for granted because it's serious. I'm watching the weather channel right now. Fox Weather live. And they're talking about it extensively. It said Melissa, Jamaica. Yeah, man. So they're saying there, you know, straight Jamaica under the whole thing. Said, you know, Jamaica is the focus right now. Them say Cuba, you know, but Jamaica is the main focus that they are focusing right now, and they're focusing on the focus on the airport too. They just talk about the airport a while ago. You know. Yeah. Melissa, the wind is 65 miles per hour. Moving north. Yeah? I said Melissa, Jamaica. Yeah, that's what they say now. I'm looking at it right now. Just, they're saying the hurricane hunter is out. No. Yeah. Saying straight Jamaica, everything Jamaica. They talk a little bit about the other part of the Caribbean, you know. Like I said, Cuba. But they're focusing on Jamaica. You know? Yeah. The pressure is 995. Yeah. Yeah. Pressure. Trying to pick up what I can there. Yes, moving. Yeah. So just make sure you get some battery for your radio, you know. You know, who know have a battery radio, because or you charge up your phone, because there's a lot of things is coming on the phone too. You know, so make sure you get all of that. You know? Meditation. People, you know, who really people diabetic and all that, you know. You need medication, make sure you have that in stock, you know. There's a one person died already, yeah. Didn't get the place. There's a one person died somewhere in the Caribbean. They said it before. When I get it again, I'll let you know. Just don't know, me MG, DJ MG out there, you know. Yeah. Yes, man. And you don't know, say, you know, I keep you in touch with all what I go on. Hey, I go on, eat my regular Friday evening soup, goated soup. I have to keep the thing real, you know. Jamaican style. Yeah. No, goated soup, real thing, and curry goat, and everything there, back in the days. Dance can't keep it out the curry goat, you know, and the goated soup. Yeah, so bless up on yourself, man. Real thing, you know. Enough love and respect to all my subscribers. Big thank you, you know, to all of you, all my people that is subscribing to the channel and that watching the channel and, you know, supporting the channel, MG video profile. We sharing it up too, you know, all my subscribers, you know. Bless up, man, you know. So remember, don't take this thing for granted. Don't get caught up in the wind and everything. Then I say, boy, it really a come. You can't do that, you know. sometimes it will threat. It will make threat maybe 100 times, you know. 'Cause, you know, back in the days, every time you see a hurricane coming on. And I say, boy, hurricane, we can't come. We can't come. I said, why? We can't come with a love to see this hurricane. So, till at one point, I said, boy, you know, I said, boy, I'm well hard to see it coming up. And I never see it until I, you know, adult. And when you see it the first time, boy, it was like a little fake thing, you know. I used to live in Bombrook, Port Anton at them time, and Stone Hill area, and, you know. Went to Drapers to visit my auntie, and we couldn't come down back, man. Until you find out, say, that was the first one I see. And them say, it wasn't a big one, that it was just a little storm, they call it. Until Gilbert was a real hurricane I saw in the day. That was a day hurricane, you know. You know? They come in the day. When they come in the day, it's much better when they come in the day because you can see what's going on, you know. So, they didn't say if it's gonna hit day or night. No, but I hope it's, if it's gonna hit this, hope it's in the day because it's much better, you know. Since I live here in Florida, I see two hurricanes already. You know? But but it really wasn't that bad because the power went and all that, and the street light went down and some road get black and all that, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't really too bad because you could really cope with it, what I say. So that was, man, blessings, man, to each and every one, man, that supporting and all that. So I'm on the weather channel, here, but just concerned, just a little concern here, some of them just link up with people and have a little chat to them about the hurricane situation here. We have tree. I like a tree sometime over some houses. And I can remember one time, I think I was living in Shield Forest. And man, the hurricane coming up. He can't do all stuff. That wasn't Gilbert. Gilbert took out the whole of my own stuff from early, and when neighbors, they have a cover. Big up Wayne, rest in peace, Loxley. Big up Solomon, Ziggs, Sherney, and the whole Buckley family, man. Mr. Buckley was alive at the time. And by the time they all start, that time my son Marvin was with me about 5. My eldest son Chris was with his mother at the time. He was go for a weekend and so on. So okay.
After hours of torrential rain, and in Jamaica, we are bracing for the potential of a devastating hit. Melissa is strengthening, and it could become a Category 4 hurricane In the days ahead, we're tracking out the very latest with the path, the timing, and even the impact. So let's dive into the latest details with that. Before we get started with Melissa, though, I do want to take it to the lower 48 because we have some active weather a little bit closer to home. We are looking at Corey Gerken's shot here as he's
that's cracking a little bit here, you know.
storms firing up across the southern
Yeah,
plains.
so
System is up across the board for you.
yeah, my neighbors, they saw what was going on, man, and they rushed over what. I grabbed, you know, take that I pick up. The house stop went up, zoom. The first push, you know, whoops, the house stop gone. And the whole Buckley family rushed over, man, to get me, you know. That's why I tell you what. It was something else, you know. That was something else, but, you know, I grabbed my son, you know. Marvin was here, you know. Miguel never born it. Chris was with his mother. At the time, I did, you know, just was spend weekend. And so on, you know, but that was really a hurricane. But what really hit me, you know, what really hit me when the hurricane had blown, you know, Mr. Maxwell, that the father, Wayne and Salah and Sherman. Yeah, he said, but it's the first time I see hurricane blow so long. I tell you why. And I said, boy, he was about maybe, but here is here, there's 90s and time that he must say first, he must say something like that, you know. So I say, this is something else, you know. Well, anyway, we go through that, you know, until we have another one that we fix back that house and another one came, you know, and you know, that one hit the house again, you know. But two hurricane that really hit major, really. That I really know about, you know, that really affect me. That's certain, you know. So, yeah, man. But I never.
Where Tropical Storm Melissa is gaining strength in the warm Caribbean, and we've been watching as that is going to.
I said Montego Bay, Jamaica.
The next couple of days. When we look at how Melissa has and will continue to unfold, we are watching to see whether or not.
Say Montego Bay, Jamaica. Melissa pulls for
Start to see a little bit of a budge in the numbers.
Jamaica.
Winds getting up to 65 miles
Melissa
per hour with Melissa. Movement, not so much. It still is a very, very slow crawler. 2 miles per hour to the north.
Tropical Storm Melissa crawling across the Caribbean.
Storms, we continue to see rain kind of pour out of them for days on end. So that's exactly what's been playing out across the.
And them showing the graphic there. They're showing the graphic with it, you know.
Unfortunately, a couple of deaths related to Melissa, and then moving into Jamaica, heading into the next couple of days, this is going to be the energy that aims your way. As we go through the next couple of hours or so, we continuously will get these advisories letting us know what has changed within the storm. We have a lot of those
It's a creeping through Caribbean, but it's a moving near
for now,
to Jamaica.
Some of the alerts and tropical storm warnings for the southern shores of Haiti and then the entire island of Jamaica under a tropical storm warning now, and as well as a hurricane watch as we go through the next couple of days.
So the entire island of Jamaica,
So these storms are still
you know, you can see it cover all over Kingston, it cover over Puerto Rico, Port-au-Prince, it's cover over Cayman, with Kingston, Jamaica, it's
and eventually we'll work its way over
that's
to
where
Jamaica. You can see a little bit of some green popping up on the southern and say eastern half of the island. So some of that moisture is trying to work its way in.
Puerto Rico.
That's going to be the trend in the next couple of days. We have the courtesy of looking at the live radar there across Jamaica due to the meteorological service there in Jamaica. So a couple of showers already just to the north of, say, Kingston, pushing in as well. Eastern side of the island will see and feel the impacts first. We'll watch how things continue to play out. But we have all of the conditions that hint and bring in the opportunity for strengthening.
Let's listen up.
Wind shear is a little bit more on the hostile side. That will change going into tomorrow. But we have a lot of high moisture, as we mentioned, aiming towards Hispaniola now, getting ready to wrap into Jamaica as well. Along with that, here's those sea surface temperatures, 80s across the Caribbean. So that is also going to be a main key factor in Melissa's future in the fueling of the rapid intensification over the next couple of days. But as for Melissa's future, there are still a couple of unknowns and a couple of opportunities for, will it go this way, will it take that path? That's where we stand right now. We look at Melissa and how expansive the storm is becoming. It's not a well-tuned storm at this moment, but it has the potential to certainly become a large storm. When we look at the tropical threat, notice that it's just on the cusp of Haiti as well as Jamaica. These are two areas that over the next, say, 24 to 48 hours will start to feel those tropical impacts. So that's why we do have hurricane watches in place for Jamaica. We have a tropical storm warning in place for Hispaniola.
So it covers all over Jamaica, as you see right now.
A lot of the heavy rain that could lead to.
If it continues on the same part, it's going to cover all of Jamaica.
Due to the topography, but also even just the opportunity for some strong
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Models are starting to consolidate. They're starting to agree on a lot of this, aiming towards Jamaica initially through the next couple of days. And here's a look at how things could certainly start to rapidly intensify during that time frame. Here's a look. The models are starting to hint at the idea of Melissa becoming a Category 4 storm. We had a chance to talk to Fox Weather hurricane specialist Brian Norcross. He spoke on how Melissa's slow crawl will be impacting its path. Take a listen.
Don't take it for granted, my friend.
Because the system has dawdled here, that's changed the timing on everything. If you remember, just talking in broad strokes here, that dip in the jet stream that's going to come along and eventually pull it north, well, this has slowed down exactly when those two things are going to work together. So it's going to take longer for it to
Every
get
Friday
to
even have one of
here
this.
and not get as far, maybe it only gets to here.
Good and
before it
soup.
gets to the north.
So the
Sometimes I
have Melissa are
fish soup, you know, kong soup and
because
all
it
that.
really tells the story for the future of what Melissa can do. When we look at least through next week, early next week, not only are we looking at a major hurricane possible set to move across Jamaica, possibly even making a main direct landfall, but also if it pushes off towards the north and back to the east, that jet stream that Brian Norcross kind of talked about will steer this back out into the open Atlantic. That would be the best case scenario, although it may move across parts of southern Cuba and as well as Haiti. Now, if the weaker jet stream lingers,
Well, I know you don't like the graphic, the mass is still not it.
linger across Jamaica. So the hope is that we really could get this kind of kicked out here. Most of the models are agreeing with that. A secondary dip.
Because we're looking at the center, it dropped right on Jamaica, you know.
We're taking this
I
back
said, look.
out to sea and away from the U.S. East Coast. So we'll watch it over the next couple of days, certainly through the weekend,
See that?
as we go into this upcoming weekend with all of the details. Here's the models going into about
See it, look,
Wednesday.
I open it right away there.
Has this turning across Jamaica and heading back out towards the Atlantic. So the consensus is there that this is going to be the likely path. Of course, things can change, especially as the storm starts to intensify. So keep it here to Fox Weather, your Hurricane HQ, for the latest. Now, you want to head back out towards the West Coast. That's where this season's strongest atmospheric river is taking aim at the Pacific Northwest. We're talking several inches of rain in coastal areas and several feet of snow for higher elevations.
Yes, family. Yeah, you know, as I say, I'm here, you know, just having my regular Friday evening soup, you know, from my special soup place. I want to big up my soup place, you know, big up on yourself, you know. Yeah. And, just watching the TV and some concern, you know, I just feel like just come on live and just, you know, talk to people, you know, and just share what I'm watching. I don't know if you get all of this. Maybe you get a thing in Jamaica still now, from the local TV or, you know. I don't know if you get where I'm with. And I'm watching Fox Weather straight, you know, live. So I just feel like just sharing what I'm getting here, you know. So just to put you on your ground and so on. You know, don't just find somewhere strong, somewhere, you know, or stay with a family, a friend, you know, save life, right? Don't just stay there at your place and trying to save things at your place and then you're ending up zero. You know, we don't want that. Understand? So
But you also have a
um, I implore everyone to, you know, be prepared. Be prepared. Mm. Come on. It's always good to prepare, you know, in whatever way. You know, just prepare to meet the unexpected. Alright? So make sure you do that, alright? Don't just say boy not coming, right? And this is the international weather channel and they're saying that there's um, a weather tracking aircraft that is there, you know, covering everything. So they are following it, you know. So they have quite the wind speed is 65 miles per hour. They're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
And here at Fox Weather, we have our boots on the ground. Our very own Robert Ray will be reporting from Kingston, Jamaica, all week and all weekend long. Stay with us here for the latest updates and as well as even tracking out that storm. Fox Weather will be right back.
So Robert Ray is in Jamaica now. See how quick them reach out of Jamaica. Hey, this weather channel around below. Them have a plane, you know. The weather tracker, you know. In the middle of that, you know. Yeah, man. And Robert Ray is his name. He's in Kingston, Jamaica right now. Fox. Robert Ray is in Kingston, Jamaica right now. To bring all the coverage for the weekend and maybe from tomorrow to Tuesday, Wednesday, you know. Because by then it should pass or, you know, turn back or go sideways or you know. I don't want to talk about no straight hit, you know. I don't want that. I want to go to sea. When I reach Jamaica, I'm just take a shift and just go to sea. But it can travel 65 miles per hour, 5 miles per hour, you know. But 65 miles is fast still, you know. 65 miles. It's just like when you car, the same speed, you know. Yeah, just go in your car and just, you know, drive 65 miles per hour, open the window. And it's the same thing, you know. So now last time I travel 100 miles per hour. You know? So done. I feel like I eat an next. I'm born, you know. Feel like I touch an next one, but later. Yes, man, I tell you, yeah. So, you know, I hope we all prepare and don't take it for granted, as I said. You know, please, my people, you know, please, my people, make sure when you prepare on yourself, you know. Alright? Prepare on yourself. You better when you prepare on yourself rather than regret it. You understand what I say? So, me just I said, make sure you preserve life. Alright? Make sure you go at a shelter. Alright? Make sure you go at a shelter. Don't bother slum at the house and say, well, you know, we don't want this. Make sure you reach a shelter. Alright? Please, my friend. Please, my family. Make sure go somewhere, preserve life. Alright? Properties and things, house can come after. But, you know, don't lose, don't make sure you don't lose your life, you know. The second hurricane that hit me, I showed first, it was a night. And
Melissa, which continues to strengthen in the Caribbean, while severe storms are starting to fire up back here at home across the plains. They're bringing in the risk for tornadoes, hail, and even
my late wife out here, you know, she and I was in the house and then we said, this thing gets serious now, we could go next door. Up a Mala. I used to live near the Mala and Jackie and you know, and we said, alright, Look at go crossway there, man. And go crossway the house, man. You know that. The morning. The morning when you wake up, you know. Right, we walk, you know. A big tree drop there, you know. I don't know how a big pimento tree, you know. I have to look at that, you know. Look at that, you know. So, you know, so these things you can't take it for granted, you know. And you can't wait till it starts to walk up and down and all that, because tree can fall down and you debris can fly and hit you, you know. When I was in Florida here and hurricane was on and, you know, blowing and it wind is flashing and blowing. And my son and I was at the front watching the whole thing because, you know, it wasn't blowing our way at the time, you know, it was blowing over the house. I was watching the whole thing and we were looking up. We were looking at a whole shed. One old shed was there traveling on the road. I go, look at that. Look at that. Somebody was walking up the road. Yeah? I tell you what. So these are some of the things, you know? Yeah, man.
Now I'm going to take you back to Texas. This is where
so, welcome all my people that locking in right now. You know, just a look quick live out of the whole scene, you know, what's going on right now. Hurricane, you know, pending for Jamaica and all that, you know. You know, I'm here and I just having a soup and thing. So we're watching what's going on there, you know. It's the Weather Channel and the sea. You know, the whole thing about Jamaica. Just, you know, just with my people them someone and thing, you know, so that is it, you know. So bless up on yourself, you know. Bless up on yourself. Subscribe, like and share. You know. So, you know, DJ MG, you don't know. Yeah, man. MG video profile. Yeah. Bless up on yourself, you know. Enough love and respect. Alright? Blessings. Remember, catch me tomorrow night, 6 to 8 on the Atwax, you know, live program. Alright? Radio. Alright? Bless up, man. Enough love and respect, man. And if you can't be good, be careful, man. Alright? Make sure you get some things put down over the weekend, because this is going to be not a good weekend. Not looking good for Jamaica. Alright? Not looking good at all for Jamaica. And the right before our eyes there, you know. I understand that everything changed. But just in case it don't change, make sure you is safe. That's all I'm saying. Make sure you're safe. Alright? Blessings. Alright? And when I come back on, I want to say, well done. Whatever, if it pass, if it don't pass. If it pass and don't touch Jamaica, we say, thank the Father, you know. If it do touch Jamaica, I don't want to hear no story that, you know, we don't want to hear, alright? Alright, so. Alright. So.
The island is coming together to prepare for those potential impacts, having learned a lot from hurricanes in the past, like Hurricane Beryl just last summer. Listen to what the government officials from Jamaica had to say about that.
Post Hurricane Beryl, we have engaged several private suppliers of triple phase generators, and ahead of this storm we have over 50 generators ready to go and to be deployed, so that within 72 hours of a storm, 8% of NWC customers will be able to get back potable water.
Very important. A lot of these storms from our past are what helps us shape our future.
I'm just listening a little bit.
One of those storms, and we'll actually talk in detail about that coming up. But I want to talk more about what we have on hand right now. Tropical alerts are up for both Jamaica and the southern shores, and even the northern shores of Haiti. This is where we can see the brunt of our experience in terms of the storm really start to roll on in. And it starts through the latter half of the weekend. This is a storm that is set to rapidly intensify. It could even become a major hurricane before all is said and done. Right now, it's on the southern shores of Haiti with most of its moisture. See the shadings of dark black and even some of that purple, indicating the cold cloud tops. These storms are building vertically. They've been struggling a bit today because of the hostile winds, but as we go through tomorrow, those winds really start to lift off and we start to see this come together. Jamaica, we've had a couple of showers just shy of, say, Kingston right now on the southern shores, a couple to the north as well, but again, the bulk of this activity really rolls through for the weekend, if not even into early next week. So each and every day from here on out, we continue to watch not only that rain pour through, but the winds continue to pick up here too with Melissa. Taking a look into the future here, we know that a lot of heavy rain for an island like Jamaica can be devastating because of the topography. This is an area that is very mountainous. So when we get all of these buckets of rain that fall over the area, it leads to the potential for significant flooding and even the opportunity for some landslides. Notice that as I was talking to you that entire time, going through the weekend, Jamaica has continuously saw rain according to the future radar, and then the heaviest of that rain happens into Monday while the storm remains offshore. With all of that rain falling in, this is a look at some of the areas that have the highest potential to see landslides. Eastern portions of Jamaica, where we have that deep shading of red,
St. Thomas.
that is about a 4 to 5% chance. So that's a pretty high chance. A couple of spots in Haiti have some speckles of that deep orange in there too, indicating upwards of 3 inches. Cuba is another one, the eastern tip of Cuba.
Jamaica ain't ready now.
Those landslides opportunities.
Eastern end of
In terms
Jamaica.
of certain
Morant
neighborhoods
Bay.
across Jamaica, Kingston, you're on the outer skirts of some of those areas that could see the biggest risk for a landslide. It looks like the mountain probably slides something like this, and that would lead to an area like Morant Bay that could see the highest of the landslide opportunity.
Red.
So
Morant Bay is red.
closely. I mean, Jamaica, you're getting in on anywhere from about 2 feet or plus amounts of rain that's going to pour out of this. So the next couple of days are going to be crucial. Keep it here to Fox Weather for the latest on the details. And as we turn the page into next week, things could get pretty spooky. We're also keeping an eye on a possible storm
Yes, so
that could hit the northeast of the United States.
that is it. You hear it for your own self, you know. And this is the International Weather Channel, you know. Fox, and they have their people down there already to do the coverage, you know. So, you know, do not take it for granted. All right, so that's what I only want to say, man. You know, because the pattern there, the graphic there show that all of Morant Bay is in deep red, the red. And Morant Bay is red. And kind of coming down, you know, going over to Kingston side. You know, a little lighter, but Morant Bay itself is red, full red. So that's what I'm looking there now. Looking at there now, right? So here we go. That's the only thing I can say. And we only have to pray that we don't have a hurricane day. Alright? Let us stay. No matter with the rain. Alright? Make sure you protect yourself. A life me I talk about, you know. See? Don't take it for granted. Alright? My friends, my neighbors, family, each and every one, bless upon yourself, man, you know. It's me, DJ MG, you don't know. And share the thing with you, alright? Blessings, man. Enough love. Respect. I'm out. Bless up.